Episode 66. This is the episode Get Thee Fixed. Okay, I'm here to get you fixed now, Spectrums. If you any broken light bulbs out there, you just need to fill those cracks up. Or you need to get a replacement cap. Alright, now how you do that is, alright, we'll get back into the sigil shit. When you watch the TV, alright, what happens? You go into those brain waves from beta to alpha to theta. So you hover around here, right? Alright, now with moving hidden sigil magic, okay, what happens is you're already looking at it in your subconscious, in your third eye, okay? So what happens is when you do this, you're allowing yourself to be programmed by the moving 3D sigils, and it's done with what I tell you. Both sides of the brain operate. The left is words, letters, numbers, lines, lists, logic, and analysis. The right is rhythm, color, so color of light and color of sound, and then shapes, maps, imagination, and daydreaming. Alright, now, because of this unison bond, this is how the sigil magic works. Now, what do you do when you seal something? You close it off. If these are seals or sigils, okay, look at this. Then this just signifies how the LEL is being processed and cut off and closed off and blah blah blah. And like there's a plus and a minus to everything. You see that? See that battery source? Bam. And it's the sine wave. So basically, the dark matter that's binding all the atoms together is a vibration. All right, and it's light and sound. All right, because sound can move stuff. Okay. Now the sigil magic is the sealing up of the ethereal. You know what I'm saying? The silica AL, the most supercharged electricity. Because why do you think it's being ley lined and gridded to the ground? And why do you think stuff has been stripped? You know what I mean, and replaced with, you know, the carbon went from silica to carbon, and it's like a constantly revolving door. It's like a cycle, like centrifugal force. You know, and it's like it's an ongoing process. So how you get fixed from this is what you do is that you have to get these seals and understand them. And you have to focus on them, and you have to put yourself in alpha. You can't allow. Okay, look, listen. If you're watching a screen, you watch this. You look at this, my spectrums, and you allow this to put you in alpha. Okay, it's like your brain is doing it. Your brain's being forced to go into alpha and theta because of external, not because of you. Just like I was trying to say before, like if your thoughts aren't your own, you know what I mean, then whose thoughts are they? You see what I mean? That's how that shit goes in the play. If you play video games, okay, like what happens? You play those games, and I told you they're visual, right? You play some shooter games or something that's violent, you know, like Assassin's Creed or something, you know, where your adrenaline gets pumping. But you're not really getting pumped up. You're sitting on a couch. So what happens? Your cortisol levels are getting screwed up, right? You're getting this natural or this unnatural rush instead of, because it's the game and it's visual, so it's messing with your head. You see what I mean? So that's why all this stuff comes together, my spectrums. And then you're watching in HD, so they got this silicone chip that is like super high definition, and it busts down this visual, this 4K shit, and it's tricking your eyes. Dude, real life is higher than 4K, 8K that they're showing shit in. And it's 1080p or 1080i or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You have to tune into yourself because, see, you have the ultimate K vision. You have the ultimate analog hearing. You know what I'm saying? You have the ultimate LEL within. It's just been sealed and turned off. See, this electrical seal shit, how they say they seal, this is sealing electricity's natural flow. So when you're subject to moving sigil magic on the HD screen, it's restricting your AL flow. You know what I'm saying? I got nature working against me in all manners. I got it working against me in all manners. Alright, excuse me, y'all. Alright, now. Alright, so. Shit. Alright, so. You're on the beta. You're on the beta and you go from alpha to theta. And you're doing this via, okay, it's done unnaturally. Okay? So then, that's how everything's done. Everything goes from being natural to unnatural. What was the natural state? This to unnatural. I mean, this shit is literally so easy to see once the blindfold has been lifted. I'm here to pull the blindfold off your eyes. I'm not here to really talk stuff on people and belittle and talk shit. I mean, sometimes you got to do that. It's fun to do, but I'm not really here to do that. You know what I mean? I'm here to be firm about it. Slam this hammer, you know what I'm saying, on the table with bad grammar and get this message through, because I mean sometimes you have to be a little bit firm, man, with your message. You can't be playing games. I mean, sometimes it's cool to have fun. I said that, but at the same token, man, there's a war going on here, man. There's a war going on here with self, man. You know, self. It's a war going on with each other too. It's like it's a sickness though. It's like spreading amongst us. So like I'm trying to put this shit in perspective so you ladies and gentlemen can see what the hell's going on. Because if you look, how are you going to walk and be safe if you cannot see? How can you look? I'm not gonna let you people keep running into walls and banging your heads off shit and being lost at sea and can't figure out why. This is why. It's magic, dude. It breaks down to symbol magic. It breaks down to, we all speak the tongue of angels because the angelic script is in this book right here. What does it say? It says it right here. Angelic script. Angelic script. A through Z. We speak what? Tongue of the angels. I rest my case. You know, I rest my case. So, to defend yourself against this type of shit, number one, stay away from spinning circles that are stationary and spinning for some time. Because when you watch something spin and spin and spin and spin, what does a hypnosis do to you? Spin and spin and spin and spin, or back and forth, back and forth. What does your brain do? Rhythm, color. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see? 6. See rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a rhythm. Lines. I'm going in this line on this axis, but then I could be going like this. You know what I'm saying? Or some, you know what I'm talking about. So all that plays together. This is what it is. I hold this in front of the camera so you guys can screenshot or do whatever the hell you need to do. I told you, master student shares notes. You share notes with other students, they grow. You plant seed, you water, you nurture, seeds grow. Grow into plants. Plants, pollinate. This is what I'm here to do. Birds are part of why stuff pollinates. You think when they fly through stuff, they don't get pollen on them? And bushes and flowers and people's gardens, you think they don't get pollen on them? You're wrong. Birds are very dirty. They have a lot of dust and dirt in their feathers. Best believe it. I told you, this is episode 66. My name's Crow. Not no 33rd, but you messing with a 30 bird. And I'm gonna bring it to you straight like that. So, first off, blood flow. Don't be caught in that position. When you look at your third eye, when you go look at yourself, do that as well. Go look here. Stop looking there. Because this just makes you... Remember I was talking about that the other day? Or yesterday on the other episode, I mean? That selfie syndrome shit, or everything just looks so great on the HD, you know what I'm saying? But in real life, and then you get this, you get let down, and then, hey, you know, come on, man. I know what's up. That silicone, that's just like a glossy, it's like the glaze on a donut. You know what I mean? It's the shine on a diamond. Not saying. But the ultimate K view comes from this. Your facial, your eye movement, your visual auditory functions and responses, your heart rate, your breath rate. That's the essence of life. The natural way. And everything, and this is the taking the natural from you daily. In all types of regard. That's what it's doing totally. So, defending yourself against that, first of all, get physical. Exercise, yoga, you know, calisthenics, weightlifting, all that. Do it. Go for a run. Get you some good air. Because what happens? You have to increase your heart rate, which increases what? Your brain is involuntary action because of your voluntary time under tension. You see what I'm saying? You put in work. You put your voluntary time under tension in, and then what's your intention behind that? To grow. That's where the magic begins. The magic begins with the thought. The thought is put on the paper. See, these are my thoughts all onto paper. You see this? This is the inside of my mind. Welcome to the inside of my mind. Although you'll come to find that these corridors are hard to navigate, because if you think this is just it, you're sadly mistaken. You'll get lost. But welcome to a corridor of my brain. And this all comes from within to here. Then from my inner thought to your ears. You know what I mean? It's analog. I mean, too bad this camera's gotta do it. You know, I'm pretty sure some of you like to check it out in person, man. And if you do, that's what's up, man. I'll holler at you one day if we are in the vicinity or something like that. I'm pretty sure we're somewhere around. But if not, you know where I can be found. Right here on YouTube. So, the beginning, look, get your EL protocol going. Distill yourself. If this is on your brain, get it out of there. Because this is not going to you're not going to have this with this on it. You're going to malfunction all the time. I don't give a shit what you do. You got to distill yourself. Alright? Get all this. Cut it out your life. You need to cut it out. I'm not saying cut out. Okay, I know what day and age we live in. Yeah, we got to use these little dumb devices and yada yada yada. Okay, I got it. I use it too. But don't let that be your vice, your device, your vice that degrades you. You know, you shouldn't have a vice. You shouldn't have weaknesses. Although we all will have them. You have to try to remain firm. Bleiben hart, man. Remain firm, man. Bleiben hart. Stand firm. Stand up and work for your shit. Abstand. Okay? This is what you do. And then you learn. Learning. Study. Studieren, man. Study. And then apply, man. Application, man. Apply this shit. And then you got it, man. I'm telling you. That's why I'm giving this shit to you right here, raw. Pure. No cut. Crowtown.